The center has been providing survivor services for nearly 40 years, and in that time, we have learned so much from the thousands of survivors we've worked with, through the expertise of our staff, and through the use of evidence-based approaches. And with that, we provide services to survivors using both advocacy, counseling, and legal services. So our multidisciplinary team is able to really meet the full scope of need for survivors of domestic violence who are both adults and children. And we do that by really supporting people from the time of crisis all the way through to their healing, by offering advocacy through our 24-hour hotline, advocacy for folks who need restraining orders in the local courts, support groups, wellness workshops, legal representation, and counseling to children, adults, and families who've experienced domestic violence. At the onset of the pandemic last year, the center moved really quickly to make sure that we were able to meet the needs of adult and child survivors of domestic violence, and also those students going through our youth empowerment services. And we did that in a variety of ways. In the beginning, we were doing everything by phone calls, phone support, and we quickly realized that was not going to be enough. And so we also have transitioned to providing our services via a secure video platform so that we can provide advocacy, counseling, and legal services to people in a way that feels like we are still maintaining that more personal connection that's so important to the work that we do. Since the onset of the pandemic, we have reached over 650 adult survivors of domestic violence and over 150 children through individual services and also through group services like our support group and our Children Who Witness Domestic Violence groups. And we are also offering some of our services in person. Our offices have been reconfigured to ensure that social distancing is possible, staff are wearing masks, and other personal protective equipment is available when needed. And of course, we're engaging in plenty of sanitizing. Your donation can support adult and child survivors of domestic violence due to the impact of COVID-19. Since the onset of the pandemic, we have seen how financial strain, job loss, ongoing challenges from remote learning, and the ongoing stress of domestic violence have impacted the communities that we serve. So your donation can be made through the Jeannie Geiger Crisis Center website to support the ongoing needs of adult and child survivors of domestic violence. Services are available now for those who need them. Our staff can always be reached at our 24-hour hotline at 978-388-1888. Folks can meet with staff virtually or in person, whatever they're comfortable with.